Yo, how's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and we got a new episode title for episode 104, Pokemon Horizons. We don't have a summary for this episode. We do have a brief synopsis, not really synopsis, but a little bit of info for episode 104 from the Anipoke Twitter page, which was translated by the good old folks at Ceruledge. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We don't have any other episodes to talk about, and there's no proper summary for this episode yet, but considering a certain somebody is making his grand return to the series, yeah, we're gonna be talking about it a little bit in today's video. But before we get started here, I just want to say, if you're someone that's brand new to the channel and you like this type of content, it'd be pretty cool if you subscribe to the channel, like the video, watch the video to the end, and also hit that notification bell. All these factors really do help, and I would definitely appreciate it. Now, on to the discussion now. So, Pokemon Horizons episode 104 airs on August 1st and is titled Charcadet's Wish. No summary currently, but we got a little bit of info from the Anipoke page on Twitter, and it's translated as follows. Amethio returns next episode. Amethio went missing after the decisive battle in Rakua. Zur and Konia had been sent by Hamber to search for him, but... Will the next episode finally reveal where he is? Look forward to episode 104, which will air Friday, August 1st. Now, first off, going by the preview for episode 104, it's actually quite interesting. So, we have Liko and the others teaming up with Zerk and Konia to go search for Amethio, and obviously, seems like they were successful. Kind of interesting that we see Liko and the others going to Amethio's mansion and hanging out there, probably meeting Hamber and stuff like that. So, that's kind of neat. Didn't think that we'd get Liko, Roy, and the others teaming up with Zerk and Konia. But seeing as they pretty much aren't villains anymore, it kind of makes sense. So, they are all going to be searching for Amethio, which apparently they are successful. Seems like Zerk and Konia couldn't do it on their own, and then within one episode we find Amethio. So, yeah, that's, I don't know, I just find that kind of funny. They take all this time looking for the Zygarde cells, and they're unsuccessful in finding Amethio, but then they find Liko and Roy, and suddenly they find Amethio, pretty quickly. So, yeah, I don't know, I just find that to be kind of funny, kind of ironic. They couldn't do it without the kids' help. So, a little bit of incompetence on their part, but oh well. At least they're more relevant now than they were early in the series. So, maybe Zerk and Konia will, join the Rising Bolt Tacklers at some point. I don't know if that's going to happen, but, they might just stick around with Amethio and, just be by his side or something like that and just become, I guess workers at his mansion or something like that. But, I don't know. It'd be kind of neat, but it is kind of interesting to see Liko and the others teaming up with Zerk and Konia to search for Amethio in this episode. But then we turn over to Amethio, and, he doesn't have too much of a design change. His hair has grown a little bit longer, which I find to be kind of neat. I guess if he's been gone for a while, he hasn't really had the opportunity to cut his hair, but, I feel like it'd be a little bit longer than that, but oh well. It was already kind of lengthy already, so it's just a little bit longer now. So, that's kind of neat. But I think the main thing that's going on in this episode is that we're going to have Charcadet versus Ceruledge, which, this is happening, not only a lot sooner than I was expecting, but so soon after Liko caught Charcadet. She just caught this Pokemon in episode 102, and here it is 2 episodes later. It's, meeting Ceruledge, and probably ends up looking up to it or something like that. It wants to become stronger, so it spars with Ceruledge in this episode. Still got a little ways to go before it eventually evolves, most likely into Armarouge, and gets stronger then, but looks like we're already getting focus for the little guy, which I actually think is really good. I was afraid that if Liko and Roy and the others had further captures from their second capture, those Pokemon wouldn't get a lot of development, because we saw how Hedoram and especially Kilowattrel and Tinkatuff have been kind of treated in the prior part of Pokemon Horizons. Their treatment has gotten a little bit better going into Part 2 of Pokemon Horizons, but yeah, not the best still. A little bit better, but, could be a little bit better, especially Kilowattrel. We need you to do something, buddy. But anyways, I'm getting off track here. But I do like the fact that we're getting some Charcadet focus so soon after it got captured. That's actually really nice. It gives me a little bit of hope that the little guy is, gonna be quite the relevant member of the team here, leading up to its eventual evolution here soon. So that's kind of good. That's good. I like to see it. So hopefully its wish is to maybe get stronger or something like that, or team up with Ceruledge and save the day or something. But we'll figure out its wish in this episode when it airs on August 1st. And that's all I got for today's discussion video, since we're only talking about one episode once again, and no summary here. So we got a little bit of an idea of what's going on in the episode based on the preview, but yeah. We'll probably get more information in like a week or so, just because, we only know about one episode in August as of right now, so we'll probably get some more episode titles and summaries here very soon, maybe in the next week or two. So, anyways, guys, post your thoughts in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on this? Are you excited for Charcadet to get its development in this episode, going up against Ceruledge? How well do you think the little guy is going to fare up against Ceruledge? Is it going to get wiped out pretty easily, or just hold its own for a bit and then fall? And what about Amethio's return? What do you think about, him just having his design changes, him having longer hair? What do you think Amethio's been up to for the last year? Because we're kind of running into him a little bit sooner than I expected, so I'm very curious to see what the guy has been up to this last year. Has he been working with Freed? Or is he just working independently and doing his own thing? Or just staying out of Spino's gaze or something like that, so he doesn't get caught or something like that. I don't know. What do you think Amethio's been doing this last year? Just training or whatnot? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about Liko and Roy teaming up with Zerk and Coney on this episode and them going to Amethio's mansion? I'd like to hear your thoughts. So yeah, you should post them in the comment section down below. Anywho, before I drag this on any further, guys, I hope you have a good day or night wherever you're at, and I will see you all later. Bye now.